Your credit score is not a financial tool. It is a pricing engine. And right now, while you are watching this, it is deciding exactly how much your life costs. Not your income, not your job title, not how hard you work. And here is what nobody tells you. Two people walk into the same bank on the same day for the same loan. One leaves paying $180,000 more than the other. Same bank, same loan amount. Same day, the only difference was a number neither of them fully understood. This is your life at every credit score from 300 all the way to 850. And by the time this video ends, you will never look at that number the same way again. Level 1. Score 300 to 499. Your score is 380. You did not choose this. A medical bill went to collections before you even knew it existed. A missed payment from 3 years ago when you were just surviving. Maybe no credit history at all. The system does not care about the story. It only reads the number. You apply for an apartment, $950 a month. Nothing fancy. The landlord runs your credit and goes quiet. 2 days later, he calls back. Unit is no longer available. It is available. You find another place. They want first month, last month, and $800 deposit. You pay $2,700 before sleeping there once. You need a car to get to work. The only lot that will approve you puts you in a 2014 Toyota Camry with 94,000 miles at 26.4%. APR over 72 months. Monthly payment $389. Total repaid $28,008. The car cost $14,500. You paid $13,508 in interest. Not for the car, just for the right to borrow money to buy it. Your phone carrier denies you a device plan. You pay $260 up front for a prepaid phone. Your insurance company pulls your credit silently at renewal. Your premium increases $52 a month automatically. You filed 0 claims. You get 0, say. You look up payday loans because rent is 3 days away, and your paycheck is 5 days out. $500 borrowed. 2 weeks later, $878 owed. That is 404% annualized interest. At 300 to 499, the system does not ignore you. It charges you a monthly fee just for existing inside it, and it collects every single month, without asking. Level 2, score 500 to 579. Your score is 532. You paid off one collection account, 8 months of on-time payments. Something is shifting, but barely. You apply for a secured credit card. You deposit $200 of your own money. Your credit limit is $200. You now have access to your own money. That is where the system starts. You find a credit card that approves you $300, limit 29.4%, APR $89 annual fee. You take it? Not because it is good, because your score needs open accounts, and history costs money at this level. You try for a car loan at a credit union. They come back at 19.8%. APR on a $12,000 car over 60 months, that is $307 a month. Total interest, paid $6,420. You find apartments that do not run credit. They are in neighborhoods you did not plan to be in. You take one. The cruelest part of 500 to 579 is not the fees. It is not the rates. It is that you are trying. Every payment on time, every month without missing. And the reward is a $300 limit and an $89 fee. But something is moving, and movement at this level is everything. Level 3. Score 580 to 619. Your score is 600, 114 months of on-time payments. Capital One upgraded your secured card to unsecured and returned your $200 deposit. The first time the system gave something back. You qualify for your first real unsecured card, $700 limit, 27.49%. APR. You put gas and groceries on it. You pay it off in full every single month. You are building history the right way. Now, you look into buying a home. FHA loans require a minimum score of 580. You qualify, the lender quotes 8.1% on a 30-year. Fixed on a $220,000 loan that is $1,634 a month in principal and interest. Over 30 years, you will pay $368,240 in interest alone on a $220,000 loan. On top of that, you pay my $118 a month every month until you reach 20% equity. You decide to keep building. Every 20 points is costing you less money. You can feel the system starting to respond. 580 to 619 is where you realize the score is actually working. The crawl is real. Level 4. Score 620 to 659. Your score is 638. 2 cards, 1 credit limit increase, 2 collections removed. The math is beginning to shift. You asked for a credit limit increase. They bumped you from $700 to $1,800. You did not spend a single dollar more. Your utilization dropped to 17%. That one move pushed your score up 9 points without paying a single bill. The mortgage lender quotes 7.1% now. On $220,000, that is $1,478 a month, down $156 from 3 months ago, $156 less every month. Not because your income changed, not because you negotiated, because your score moved 38 points. You get approved for a real rewards card, 1.5% cash back, 0 annual fee, $1,500 limit. You are earning money on purchases you were already making. The reward system is starting to work in your direction. You finance a car at 9.2%, $18,000 over 60 months, $373 a month. Total interest, $4,380. Down $9,000, $128 in interest, compared to the buy. Here, pay here. Lot at level 1. Same type of car. Completely different price. You apply for an apartment. The landlord runs your credit. You pass standard deposit. No double payment. No special conditions. You moved in the same week you applied. At 620 to 659. The walls are coming down. Not gone, but open enough to walk through level 5. Score 660 to 699. Your score is 674. 2 years of clean history. 3 cards. No collections. Low balances. The file is clean. You refinance your car loan from 9.2% to 6.8%. That is $28 less every month. Over the remaining 36 months, that is $1,008 back in your pocket. You apply for the Chase Freedom Flex, approved 5% on rotating categories. 0 annual fee. Groceries this quarter. Earn 5%. Gas. Next quarter earns 5%. The card works on spending you already do. You qualify for a conventional mortgage now. Not just FHA. Rate of 6.6%, 10% down monthly payment. $1,274. Real money. But you have it. You are still paying PM $94 a month. Not gone yet, but smaller than before. Here is what 660 to 699 actually means. You qualify for almost everything, but you are never preferred. You are always exactly 1 tier below the best available price. That gap costs $85 a month, $1,020 a year, $5,100 over 5 years. Not for missed payments, not for anything you did wrong, just for not being in the next tier. Your record is clean, your payments are perfect, and you are still paying a premium for it. Approved, but not preferred. push for 700 and that word disappears forever. Level 6, score 700 to 739. Your score is 712. You did not do anything dramatic. You just kept paying. Kept utilization under 15%. Let time do the work. Pre-approved offers started arriving in the mail. Real ones, Chase, Sapphire. Preferred 60,000 point sign-up bonus. City, double cash with 0% APR for 18 months. You did not apply. They came to you. The mortgage lender quotes 5.4% on $250,000. That is $1,404 a month, down $230 from where you were at $638. Compared to the 8.1% loan, you were quoted at $601. You save $79,000 in total interest over 30 years. Same house, same bank, same you, just 111 points higher. You finance a $26,000 car at 5.8% over 60 months. Total interest, $4,060. 3 years ago, the same loan category cost $13,508 in interest. Same person, same need, 288 points, different. Your insurance company repulls your credit at renewal. Your premium drops $58 a month automatically. You did not call. You did not negotiate. It just happened. At 700 to 739, money stops bleeding. The leak's close. The penalty for who you used to be stops collecting. You get the actual advertised rate, not the footnote rate, not the rate that qualifies 8% of applicants. The one on the landing page. All 3 doors open without negotiation, without a double deposit, without a co-signer. Level 7. Score 740 to 799. Your score is 758. Banks have a specific word for you now. Preferred, and in lending preferred means something very specific. It means the actual rate, the real number, not the adjusted version they give everyone else. You apply for the Chase Sapphire Reserve, approved $12,000 limit. 3 times points on travel and dining, $550 annual fee, offset by $300 travel credit and lounge access. Net cost effectively 0 if you travel twice a year. The rooms you used to walk past in airports now open when you tap your card. You lock in a mortgage at 5.1% on a $300,000 home, $1,624 a month in principal and interest. No, PM. At $532, this same mortgage would have cost over $2,200 a month. At $758, it is $1,624. That is $576 less every single month. Over 30 years, you save $207,360 compared to where you started. Same house, same bank. Different number. Your car loan comes in at 4.4%, $32,000 over 60 months. Total interest, $3,620. Your bank calls you proactively to offer a personal line of credit, $28,000 at 10.2%. Unsecured. You did not ask for it. At 740 to 799, the system works in your favor. Not dramatically, not with fanfare, but every number is cheaper than it was. Lenders compete for you now. You choose the best rate. You do not accept the only approval willing to come through. Your cards earned you $1,284 in rewards this year. On spending you were already making. At $380, that same spending cost you fees. Preferred is not just a word in a mailer. It is the actual rate on your actual loan. And the next tier is just 42 points away. Level 8, score 800 to 850. Your score is 831. Oldest account 12 years. 7 open accounts. Credit utilization 3%. Never 30 days late. Ever. The system has run out of ways to charge you. Every category on your credit report is clean. Nothing to flag, nothing to price against you. Your mortgage lender calls you. You did not refinance. You did not shop around. You did not ask. They called you. Your rate drops from 5.1% to 4.6%. Automatically $82 less a month. Just because the number earned it. You apply for the American Express, Platinum approved instantly. $10,000 in welcome points, worth $700 in travel. The $695 annual fee is offset by credits that stack beyond that in year one. The card pays you to hold it. You walk into a car dealership with a credit union, pre-approval at 3.9%. You tell the dealer you are paying cash. Equivalent. You are not negotiating. You are informing. The dealer drops the price $1,400 before you start talking because he knows you will walk. The score gave you that option. You are pre-approved for things you never applied for. Home equity lines, business credit, personal loans at prime rate. You delete most of them without reading. Here is the full distance. At 380, you paid $13,508 in interest on a $14,500 car. At 831, you pay $3,200 in interest on a $35,000 car. At 380, you paid $2,700 before sleeping in your apartment once. At 831, the landlord waives the deposit and calls you a preferred tenant from a $200 secured card with your own money locked inside it to an American Express Platinum approved before you finish the application. At 800 to 850, the system has nothing left to charge you. Every penalty gone, every surcharge gone, every premium eliminated. This is the full cost of a clean file. Your credit score does not care how hard you work. It does not care that the medical bill was a mistake. It does not care about your intentions, your effort, your story. It tracks one thing, how reliably you manage debt. And it uses that single number to price everything else in your life. The apartment, the car, the mortgage, the insurance, the loan, all of it priced by 3 digits. Here is what actually moves it. Pay on time. Every time. No exceptions. Keep balances under 10% of your limit. Do not close old accounts. Do not apply for multiple cards in the same year. 6 years from a 380 people have reached 760. It is not a second chance. It is the first one. The one that takes time to earn. Your score is just a number, but that number decides whether your money works for you or against you every single month for the rest of your life. Start now. The clock is already running. Every month you wait is a month that does not count toward your oldest account, 300 to 850. Now you know what every point costs. Go get the next one. Subscribe to Michael Finance. New video every single week. No hype, no shortcuts. Just the truth about money that nobody else is telling you. Comment below. What is your credit score right now? We read every single one.